Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is July and that means it is Boxycharm time again. And you guys know the drill with these videos. I'm going to be testing out all the products in this month's box. I'm going to let you guys know what I like. I'm also going to let you know what I don't like, and hope there's something you're interested in, and please keep on watching. Okay, you guys, so the first thing in the box is an eyebrow cream by the brand CHELLA, which I've actually never heard of before. So as you guys can tell, I did my eyebrows already using this product, and I'm going to insert a quick clip of that because I did it beforehand, because eyebrows do take quite a bit of time. So I wanted to just do that really quick and then tell you if I like it or not. So I'm going to just insert a quick clip of that right now. And I do have to say, I honestly really like this product. I mean, first of all, the color is great for me. For me, sometimes it's hard to find the perfect eyebrow gel or pencil or whatever it is. I think especially if you have darker features, it can be hard to find the perfect brown. I like mine a little bit more on the cooler side because sometimes in pictures, they show up very warm and almost reddish, and I don't like that look. So I think this color for me personally is really great. So like I said, this eyebrow cream is by CHELLA and it's in the color taupe, which I obviously love. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of the Anastasia dip brow, and that's in the shade medium brown, and I use that with this type of brush. So as you guys can see, the brushes are very similar, so I'm a big fan of this product already, the fact that it came with this type of brush and this type of applicator, because that's what I love using when I do use a brow cream. I like to use a brush like this one. And the other cool part is that the brow gel comes on the other side of it. I don't know if you guys can see. So the brow cream and the brush comes in this little tube, so that's obviously great for traveling versus traveling with these two. I'm not gonna say that I like this over my Anastasia, because my Anastasia dip brow is definitely my favorite, but I do have to say that I like this product. I think the color is great. It was easy to apply, and I would definitely use it again. And I'm definitely gonna use it when I travel, because like I said, it's so much easier traveling with this versus traveling with these two. Let me just tell you guys how much this product is worth. So the CHELLA Beauty Eyebrow Cream retails for $26. And I'm definitely going to be using this little guy again, and I'm actually really excited about it because eyebrows are for me like something that's really hard. Eyebrow products in particular, I find very hard to find something you really like. So I did the same routine as I normally would using my dip brow. I used the brow cream on the outer tail right here, going about this far into the eyebrow, and then I went in with my Anastasia Brow Wiz, the pencil, and just filled out the front because this is more precise and I have a little bit more control with this. And also a pencil versus a pomade is a little less harsh. That's why I like to use it in the front right here. And also then I just went over it just to make it a little bit more sharp. And moving on to the next thing in the box, and it's by the brand Dr. Brand, which we've seen many times. I love this brand, and it's called Needles No More Baggage, and it's basically an eye depuffing gel. Okay, so let me just read how to use it. It says for all skin types. After your eye moisturizer, which I already applied, warm a tiny amount between fingers and gently pat directly on bags and dark circles. Use alone or under makeup. For best results, let's try in between applications. Honestly, I don't know if I'm the best candidate for that, because I personally don't have a lot of dark circles or puffiness unless I'm like really tired or allergies or something like that. But I don't really know if it's really gonna work on me, but I'm gonna definitely use it anyway. And it's such a weird consistency. Ugh. And then it said warm in between and gently pat directly. So I'm gonna warm it like that, warm it up, and then pat directly like underneath my eye. I hope that this works well when applying concealer. I'm always scared when using different under eye products because sometimes it messes with your concealer. It feels cooling. It feels cooling under the eye. I don't know how much to apply. I didn't want to apply too much or too little. It feels good. I'm not a big fan of the smell, but I can live with that. When I rub my fingers together now, it kind of crumbles up. But that definitely always concerns me a little bit. The same with pore filling primers and stuff like that, just because sometimes, like I said, it tends to like not always work well when applying concealer, but we shall see. I'm gonna let this sit and then I will give you an update at the end of the video. And moving right along to the next product in this box, and I'm sure this is gonna be one of my favorites. I hope so, at least. You guys know I love eyeshadow palettes, and I feel like almost every single Boxycharm, it comes with some type of eyeshadow palette. So this month's box came with a Crown Pro eyeshadow palette, and this is what it looks like. Let me open it up, and of course it came with this little protecting sheet. It does come with a mirror, and I have to say the packaging does feel a little bit cheap, but that's okay as long as the eyeshadows are nice and blendable. I am okay with some cheap packaging. So like I said, this is by Crown Beauty, and this is what the colors look like. So this palette just screams my name. I mean, these colors just scream my name. Hold up, let me see. Yeah, they're screaming my name. This is exactly what I love. I mean, I love all of these, and I love that it actually comes with a highlighting shade as well, so you can actually use that to highlight your inner corner, your brow bone, and all of that kind of stuff, because sometimes it comes with all of these shades but you still have to pack a highlighting shade. But this palette has everything you would need in it, and I'm super excited to use it. So I'm just going to speed up a little bit on the eye look. I'm just going to show you which colors I am using, and then at the end of it I'll give you my review. I'll give you my opinion on how this palette performs. So let's get started. Okay, you guys, so now that I'm completely done with my eyeshadow, I have to say that I am pleasantly surprised by this eyeshadow palette. I do remember having tried a Crown palette in the past, and I didn't like it, so I was a little bit hesitant trying out this palette. Hopefully I was gonna like it, of course, and I did. So I'm pleasantly surprised. The pigmentation was on point, the mattes and the shimmers both. I mean, of course I can only try out one shimmer on the lid, but it applied so beautiful, a lot of pigmentation, and as you guys could tell, I used my finger for it. I didn't use any MAC Fix Plus, so I didn't have to wet my brush or anything. I didn't even use a brush. So I'm pleasantly surprised. I did end up using 1, 2, 3, 4 of the matte shadows, and they all performed beautiful. I have to say that my favorite are probably these two right here that I tried. These two are my favorites. This one didn't give too much color payoff, and the darker one as well. It wasn't too pigmented, but it's fine. Especially with darker colors, I'm okay having to build them up. I prefer that actually versus going in and it's just too much color. But these two right here are my favorite, and I have to say, and also really quickly, I used this one to highlight my brow bone and my inner corners, and it was beautiful. It has your shimmers, it has your matte, and it has a highlighter right here. So I am very happy with this palette right here. It performed beautiful. So the Crown Brush Fuego Eyeshadow Collection eyeshadow palette has a retail value of $29.99, so $30 for this palette, and I definitely have to say that is so worth it. And also I forgot to mention before that the Dr. Brandt, what was that called? The No More Baggage ID Puffing Gel has a value of $42. So that's really an expensive depuffer. I don't know what that's called, but depuffing gel. So $42 for the gel and $30 for the eyeshadow palette. And now moving on to this product right here that I'm of course nervous about because it's a mascara, and you guys know that I'm set on my mascara. I only like one mascara, and every mascara I try, I don't usually like it. But we shall see. Of course, I applied false lashes. If you couldn't tell, they're not natural. I applied false lashes. What I usually do is take a mascara and of course blend them in with my natural. Of course, now I can't give you as good of it in my opinion, but I do have to do my bottom lashes as well. And I do have really long bottom lashes, so I can definitely tell if I'm gonna like this mascara or not just based on my bottom lashes. But let's go ahead and try this baby out. So this is what the wand looks like. And of course, there's no surprise to me, I didn't like the mascara. It is just what it is. I am set on my telescopic, nothing beats it. I guess it did perform okay. I used it on my bottom lashes and then I went over it with my telescopic mascara, of course, just to give it a second coat and make them a little bit more black. I think that it didn't give a lot of color. It did like give a lot of length, but it didn't give a lot of volume to the lashes. And I think that my own mascara just gives me both. It gives me length and volume. So I have to say I wasn't crazy about this mascara, but I'm not surprised. I am so set on my mascara, and I'm so biased when it comes to trying new mascaras because I feel like I'm so happy with the one that I have. Then what's the point in trying other ones? So I have to say I personally wasn't crazy about this mascara, and I'm not crazy about the wand either. I don't really like that little bend. I like a straight wand. I like a thinner wand that you can like really get in there and control it better. And I like the bristles to be a little bit skinnier as well. And it retails for $24, which I definitely think is a lot for a mascara. I mean, I can get two of my mascaras in the drugstore for that price. So for me, it's definitely not worth it. But again, that is me. I love my mascara. And this mascara retails for $24, like I said. And moving on to the last product in the box, and probably also the product that I was the most excited about, because of course I always peek into the box, and it is a blush by the brand Note. This is what the packaging looks like. Let's open it up. And this is why I'm excited, because this type of color is exactly what I love in my blush. I love a nice coral blush. I can never say that. Blush. I love a nice coral blush, and this looks exactly like that. It does come with a little brush here, but let's be honest, I would never use that to apply my brush. I mean, who would use this to apply a brush? I don't get it. I will not, but okay, they put that in there. I'm gonna just grab my own blush brush. Whoa. Okay, it's very pigmented. Keep that in mind. Oh, but I love this color. You definitely just have to clean that up a bit, but I can tell you right now that I'm gonna be using this. I knew that already. I love that it's completely matte. A lot of blushes have a little bit of shimmer in it, which is very nice as well. I have a few of those also. This one is very matte, and I like that because all the ones that I have in this particular color, I find that I have a little bit of shimmer in it. So this is a nice little change, but the same color range. I definitely just need to clean that up a little bit because I went in too heavy-handed. But I have to say that this blush and this color is amazing. And it says the Note Cosmetics Luminous Silk Compact Blusher. Whoa, I think I spit, sorry. Retails for $12. So definitely worth it in my book. I mean, I'm gonna be using it again. Let's just clean up this a little bit and then I'll be back. Okay guys, so these were all the products in this month's box. Let's just quickly go over them one last time. The eyebrow gel, I really loved it. I think it was great. I love how it looks. I've had it on now for a couple of hours, I want to say, maybe an hour and a half. And I love the color. I love that little compact. I love that it's travel friendly. I loved it. Secondly, we had the Dr. Brandt eye puffing, depuffing gel cream. And I have to say, honestly, it's hard for me to judge it because I don't have dark circles or really puffiness under the eye. I have to say that it didn't mess up my concealer. That's the one thing I was worried about, that it would, because sometimes it does. My under eyes look nice and depuffed, if you will. So I have to say, I mean, I like it. I would definitely try it out if I do have a day where I feel like I have dark circles or maybe puffy under the eyes. But I think for those of you who suffer from dark circles under the eye or puffiness under the eyes, definitely try it out, because Dr. Brandt is a great brand and I love a lot of their products. And then there was the eyeshadow palette that, again, I really like. I love the fact that everything fit into that one palette. You got your highlighting shades, your night matte, your transitions, and your nice shimmers, and they all perform beautifully. So I have to say that the palette retailed for $30, was it? For $30, yes, and it's beautiful. It's definitely worth the money. So that's 3 out of 3 that I loved. The one thing that I wasn't crazy about, of course, no shock to anyone, especially not me, was the mascara. I didn't care for it. Again, like I said, and I've said this so many times, I'm set on my mascara. That's why I'm so biased. I don't like any other mascara than the one that I always use. It doesn't really give you a nice black coat of mascara the way I like it to really stand out. But I have to say, I'm not personally crazy about this mascara. It doesn't mean that it's not good for somebody who might like this type of wand. I just personally didn't care for this mascara. And the last thing, but certainly one of my favorites, was the blush. I actually love this blush. I went in a little heavy-handed, so I had to clean it up afterwards. But like I said, I love a nice coral blush, and this is exactly what it is. It gives you a lot of color payoff, so just keep that in mind, which is a great thing. You know, just don't go in too heavy-handed, but also with blush, it's honestly easy to just clean it up afterwards, so don't worry too much about it. So I love this blush, and I'm definitely going to be using it again. And the total value of the July Boxycharm box is $134. So yeah, you guys, these were all the products in this month's box. As always, if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Have a great day or night wherever you guys are, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. So I'm going to insert the quick right here. So I'm going to insert the clip. So I'm going to insert a quick. So I'm going to insert a quick clip. So I'm going to insert a quick clip of that right now. So I'm going to insert a click. No. So I'm going to insert a click. What am I inserting?